swipe.
Right. Ready?
Uh-huh. You already hit it.
Yep. Hello. So today I'm gonna be showing you a recipe to make banana chocolate chip cookies in the oven or toaster oven. So to start, I just want you to set your temperature on your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit so that it can start heating up while we're gathering our ingredients and mixing our supplies together. So you'll need for this recipe some aluminum foil, a cookie sheet, you'll need some oats, you'll need 2 very ripe bananas, you'll want some honey, chocolate chips, and then also for added taste, just some cinnamon and some sea salt, which I'll show you what we do with those in a little bit. So to start out, you want to take your ripe bananas and unpeel those, and you're going to be putting them into a bowl. So once you have those in a bowl, you'll want to grab a fork, and what you're going to do is mash them up and kind of mix them together so that it makes a liquid form of it, and also that there's not very many chunks. So there'll be a few like little chunks, but overall it'll be pretty smooth. So you want to keep doing that. And I like using a fork just because it helps the banana go through and helps it mash it quicker. But you could also use a whisk and different utensils, whatever you prefer. So it's pretty much mixed up in our bowl. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 cup measurement and we're going to get some oats out. So you just need to fill the cup up to the top. And what you're going to do, once it's filled to the top, you're going to pour it directly into your mashed bananas. And then we move on to stirring that together. And the main goal of this is that there aren't any oats that are dry, and each one is touching a piece of banana, so that it just becomes part of the mixture. Alright, so now we have that all mixed together in our bowl, and you'll want to add a little bit of chocolate chips. So I have some poured into a little bowl right here, but I'm just going to take a handful of them and put them into my mix, and that's when I'm going to go ahead and mix in the chocolate chips too. And next what you want to get is your honey, and this just takes a little bit of honey, just about 1 squirt. So just open it up and squirt for about a couple seconds and then close it back. And what we're going to do, just as we did before, is mix it all together. And this honey just helps the cookies stick together. You don't have to use it, but it makes it taste a little better and makes the consistency a little better. So next we're going to grab our cinnamon right here, and I like shaking just a little bit in there. And I'll cut this out because our cinnamon's not open. Okay. So now you're going to take your cinnamon and just open it up, and then you're going to sprinkle just a little bit in there. I like about 3 sprinkles. It will spread pretty fast depending on your container. And then you'll take your sea salt grinder, and I'm just like grinding a little bit of sea salt in there. And then what you're going to do is mix that up. And if you don't like cinnamon or sea salt, you don't have to add those. They're just added flavors to our cookies. So now our mixture is ready to be baked. First, we want to put our aluminum foil on our pan. So just make a sheet big enough that'll fit across your pan. You just put that on there. And what you're going to do is you're going to just take a spoon now, and you're going to scoop out a little bit of our mixture out there, and then you'll just drop it right on the pan. So you can make them varying sizes, it doesn't really matter. It just makes the cooking time a little different, but whatever size cookie you want. So I like filling up my pan, but you can cook just a few at a time if you want to. Alright, so now these are ready to go in the oven, and our oven is preheated to 350 degrees. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our pan and we will take it over to our oven. Just be safe for the temperature because it is pretty warm. We're going to stick it into our oven to bake. And then just shut the door back. And our cook time is going to be 8 to 12 minutes. So I'm going to start it around 8 minutes to see how it cooks. And then if it doesn't cook and the cookies do not look the right consistency, then I'll add some extra minutes. But we're going to start with 8 minutes. Alright, and we will start that. Okay, you can pause it. Alright, so our timer has gone off on our oven, and I want you to grab an oven mitt, and we're going to grab the cookies out. And I want you to just open the door and use your oven mitt and be very careful because the pan's going to be super hot. And you're going to grab those out, and you'll see, you can kind of tell when they're ready, when the edges are a little crispy golden brown. What you'll do is you'll set that on the counter for about 5 minutes and then use a spatula to scrape them off and eat. So enjoy. So.